Shit. Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Gang, and this video is called, man, Why I Stopped Rapping, man. And I don't even listen to music at all. So, everybody knows, man, I've been making music ever since I was 9 years old, bro. I started recording music when I was about 10 years old, maybe 11 when I met my homeboy, Flyboy Chip, man, also known as Craig Norman, man. Go to his channel. He still makes music to this day, but um, the reason I started, I mean, the whole thing is how you start is how you finish. That's what the P's say. The reason I started rapping was because I just loved music, but the thing is, I always wanted to be a R&B singer. I always wanted to be a R&B singer and a dancer, right? I used to sing every day, all day, and it just made everything feel okay. But at some point, I fell in love with hip hop because my mother never allowed me to actually listen to hip hop. I only listened to R&B and house music. But at some point, I got a little older, and she used to listen to a lot of LL Cool J, DMX, Ludacris. Those are some of my first memories of hip hop, right? But she kind of used to hide it from me unless she was driving. Um, but at some point, I told her, "Hey, I like this music. Can you buy me some hip hop albums?" So what did she buy me? Some okay, Will Smith. Will Smith, the nigga that at the time, this is when Wild Wild West came out. So she bought me the Wild Wild West soundtrack. She bought me Big Willie style, and she bought me uh, the Men in Black soundtrack, right? So, of course, as a kid, I'm not listening to every song. I'm skipping to the songs that I actually like and I'm familiar with. Also experimenting with some songs, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool, but it's not DMX. It's certainly not Ludacris, and this is Ludacris. This is like Ludacris's underground uh, mixtape before Word of Mouth came out. Before this is Ludacris before Ludacris is Ludacris. Also, I will be listening to Eminem. I'll be listening to a lot of things that my uncle Jesse would introduce me to. So anyway, I started rapping at a very young age, and I was very good at it. But the what's up, Sebastian? What's up, Thicky Thighs players? But at some point, bro. Well, just to skip to the point, bro. I s- really started. I really stopped. I stopped rapping because I stopped listening to music, because the shit is just not relatable. And just like Offset said in his Breakfast Club interview, the reason that he came out with the Father of Four was because he, when he was broke, he got tired of listening to music that he couldn't relate to. Music that was always talking about money and power and bitches and drugs and millions of dollars and cars, and he got tired of it at some point. And I'm at that stage in my life. There's no music that I can relate to. There's no music that I could really feel anymore. That's that's really healthy for me to be listening to, my nigga. So like all the listening to Migos about selling keys. I never sold a key in my life. Never had a Lambo. I never had a three-way. I never had a female that was so into me that this, and this would happen. Why am I listening to this? This is fucking stupid, bro. And if I do listen to some shit that I can relate to, it's gonna make me sadder. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing that I do admire about rappers like Rod Wade and XXX they make music that's emotional and painful, and the NBA young boys. I just don't like to connect to those type of emotions. I don't care that, oh yeah, other people feel these type of emotions too. Ooh, I felt that. Nigga, I don't want to feel that, my nigga. I can feel that on my own. I don't need to feel that other people could relate to my negative emotions. That's why I never went to AA and did group therapy. I think that's really weird. Like, yeah, I do like Nirvana because they have pain music, but they just deliver it in a different way. They package it in a different way. But no, I don't listen to. I. The thing about it is, bro, the the music that I can relate to is toxic. It's negative, and I don't want to listen to that. And the music that can inspire me, it puts me. It's like doing drugs, bro. It puts me in a state of mind where it's like I'm escaping my actual reality. I need to be present. I just don't listen to music. What the fuck am I listening to? I can't. I don't listen to R&B because I don't have love in my life. I don't have love in my life, and I don't have that. I don't have a reason to listen to R&B. Like I never really made love, and I never made love to R&B when I was making love. I didn't have sex to R&B. I don't want to hear somebody singing about some shit that I can't feel. I don't want any. That's weird to me. It's always been weird. And niggas don't even really rap about shit. Like I just don't relate to shit. And music, it's just that's just not my thing anymore. To be honest. So I mean, you can only like for me to be rapping, bro, and I don't even listen to music at all. That doesn't make sense. Like for me to get through my day, I typically listen to podcasts. I don't really listen to audiobooks like that, but I would more so listen to a podcast or listen to some kind of instructional video or something like that. But no, there's no real reason because most music is about emotions or somebody's experience in life, and I don't connect to that. So no, that's why I stopped listening to music, bro. It's really there's nothing out there for me, and it really like, and I don't want to sound like, cause I'm not like old as hell, but I don't want to sound like one of those bitter, weird ass old people. Like every time I hear music, it just triggers me. Like no, it's not really like, and it kind of is like that because one thing about it is my BM, which I'm not even around her like that. She plays music randomly all day, loud as hell, and it's just like, really, I mean, it's her house, but it's really no consideration for anybody's emotional state. And R&B triggers me because of a certain couple occurrences that I had. Um, Rock, I mean, for whatever reason, I rarely am able to be able to focus on the lyrics and the instruments in rock. And then I don't understand all the different genres of rock. I don't know how to interpret punk or not interpret more so differentiate the different styles of rock, like punk rock and metal and death metal and alternative. Like it just all sounds like rock to me because that's not my culture. And then hip hop is the probably, I mean, from what I know, hip hop is probably one of the most widespread, like biggest umbrellas of music because everybody just talks about everything and you don't necessarily need to be talented to make it or be talking about anything. So that's why I'm just done with the music shit, bro. Like, it's not like I hate it. It's just nothing. I grew up so different than everybody else. Like, the only thing I could do, really, is just try to make music for myself. But I'm not, I think music should be like money. I think it should be a tool. I think music should be used to motivate you or to inspire you or to heal you or to bring you from one phase to another. And I'm just not that type of person. So, me sitting down and the only reason I listen to my music is to remind me how good of a rapper I am. Because that's the sick thing about it. There's so many people that are not good at making music that have made millions of dollars that couldn't even, if they took years to sit down and try to write a song or freestyle, they couldn't freestyle or write better than me. Because I'm pretty brilliant. I'm pretty brilliant. My freestyles are better than most 90% of I I probably only met, I don't want to say met, but I probably only heard maybe over the course of 34 years, three rappers that could rap as well or better than me, and I'm not gonna name them. And I haven't met Twisted in person, but no, I'm. This is my gift, but there's nothing I can't do shit with it, bro. Can't do nothing with it, and I just, and it's really when I when I finally realized that shit, bro. It didn't even feel. I wasn't even really sad about it. I just kind of just accepted it. Not because I don't have the aspiration to be some famous rapper, because I always thought, man, even if I'm not a famous rapper, even if I never do a big show, even if I never sell out the Yankee Stadium or whatever, I still want to be a 65-year-old nigga with a mixtape coming out that's gonna get a lot of views and have people still going crazy and playing it back to back to back. Like, whose granddad is this? Like, but I really don't give a fuck, bro. And it's not because I could. Like, if I go into that same stage where, like, look, I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of I'm just gonna make a whole bunch of club bangers, and I'm just gonna sneak a couple lyrical songs in there. I don't even have the desire to do that, bro. I really don't. I really don't. I don't listen to music anymore, bro. Not sober, which it is what it is. And I mean, I don't really want to it's not really a problem, bro. It's just a phase. It's just a stage. Like, I don't, because it's just, all music is really like a form of a drug. Like, all people talk about is some shit that's not really there. Erykah Badu talking about some weird shit. Jeezy talking about a whole bunch of drugs that he probably didn't sell. Or that even if he did, you shouldn't be encouraging people to do that. Thug Motivation, that's your brand. The inspiration. Uh, who else did I listen to a lot? Future, talking about getting high. Lupe Fiasco, talking about some weird shit that I can't relate to. Amy Winehouse, talking about being drunk and getting her heart broken. I don't want to hear nothing like that. I just want to hear audiobooks, podcasts, and I just want to laugh. Like, even when I listen to RMC Mike and damn Rio the Young OG, they say a whole bunch of talks. Like, bro, they do make me laugh. Yeah, that's like, it helps with certain situations in my life, but it is mostly, like I said, my favorite music is the worst music that you could listen to, and it's the best quality. The Future, 3 6 Mafia is my favorite rap music. To the point where I have a 3 6 Mafia tattoo. Uh, it's just not very positive, bro. And the positive shit, I don't even relate to that shit. Cause it just sounds dumb now. But, or it's lovey-dovey, and I don't have love in my life. Like, so if I were to hear some R&B, even when I was madly in love with somebody who didn't give a fuck about me, I just couldn't feel that shit. Like, oh, put on some reggae. Sounds goofy as fuck to me. Like, I don't mean to sound like a pessimist. It's just my life. I think reggae is the goofiest fucking music in the world, bro. I think it's all repetitive, and they say some stupid ass shit, and they sound like they're high, and it's just like, doot, doot, doot. Like, nigga, I don't want to turn this stupid ass shit off. The fuck is this? Like, I just never liked reggae ever. It just doesn't resonate with my spirit. Like, all of it. The only music I relate to, I don't even know, they don't, I don't even know what they're saying. Like, we don't even speak that same language. Like, but it is what it is. It's not what it's not. All great things have to come to an end, man. I'm not even good at this podcast and shit. I'm not even good at what I love to do, but I'm gonna keep doing it. And if I'm gonna get good at it one day, I am. If not, I'm not. But it's over. Everything, everything always ends. Fuck it.